What's going on, guys? Blazing here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me on another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we have, per request of Pogo Pinktai, to do a Emic Trunkheart using a block debuffs champion. He wants to use Pythion. Unfortunately, my Pythion is built for Arena, so I don't want to destroy that build. But we have someone else that comes to mind, which is Brogni. Now, you could also use a Tutura Rhymehide for this, right? Or if you really need to, you could just use Doom Priest. It's really up to you. But we are also going to be using Demytha, and she is going to be fully booked. The only bad part is that we can't abuse the A2 of Emic, right? Because Demytha being a 3-turn cooldown, it doesn't work, unfortunately. I would love to try to find a comp. I spent the better part of yesterday and today trying to get one put together. Just when I thought I had one, it it did not work. There was 20 million silver that went for the gear, right? So, I don't have touch server access. I'm not in the Plarium content creator program yet. So, whenever that comes along, we'll be trying stuff out then. But until then, we do have this comp, so let's get into it. We have Demytha, again, fully booked, right? She's in the lead because we need her to bring us the extra damage for Nut. Newt is going to basically come in and just smack with the A2. Now, I don't have mine fully booked. The A3 is not fully booked. I think I got a couple of books in the A2 and a couple of books in the A1. We have Brogni that's going to bring in increased attack and a shield, get some damage off of that, along with keeping us affinity friendly. Fane is going to come in and bring us the poisons. She's going to bring us the decreased defense and weaken. So we're going to be solid on that. And then we have Emic Trunkheart that's going to come in and keep us unkillable the whole time. So let's get into the run. Now, Emic is the only one that's currently running at a 4-to-3 ratio. Everybody else is below, I want to say 185 speed, right? So it is not going to be a one-key team, right? I don't anticipate it being a one-key team. This is actually the first time I ran it. I just put the comp together, and I just wanted to show you guys because it does work. So far, we're doing about 1 million damage per turn, but we'll have to wait and see what the end result is. So I'm going to let this finish playing out, and I will catch you guys at the end of this. 54 million. Not too shabby, right? You know, it's a simple one-to-one comp team, with the exception of Emic. You know, Demytha did 4.3 million damage. Nut did 1.819 almost million damage, right? We're just a couple hundred short. Emic did 5.6. Brogni did just shy of 7, 6.7, right? And then Fane came in with a solid 18. Now you're gonna say Fane and Nut did about the same amount of damage. Fane's fully booked, Nut is not. So let's get into the builds. All right, first off, we have Nut, right? Or Newt, whatever you want to call him. I know. We have him in an Instinct and Protection set, right? We have him with triple refresh accessories. They are worth to have on him if you can get them, right? As for the stats, we have him built with 3.6k defense, which is what we care about, 177 speed, 101 crit rate, 271 crit damage, and 244 accuracy. As for books, again, we don't have them fully booked. We got a handful of books on them in total. I think it's like 4. So we're not, you know, fully optimized. If we were fully optimized and the A3 was down on a 4-turn cooldown, we would do a hell of a lot more damage. I'm guessing we'd get pretty close to that 1 key. Then we have Brimstone for the Blessing. Masteries, we did go all the way down to Giant Slayer. We took Killstreak. We did take Cycle of Magic because he is a champion. We want to take that on, right? Your damage dealers, you're perfectly fine taking Cycle of Magic. All right, so as for Emic Trunkheart, we have him built in a 4-piece protection. It is not needed. It just happened. That's what the build spat out on the optimizer. That's what we put in, right? We have him at 80k HP, just shy of that, right? 200 shy. We care about 246 speed, right? 99 crit rate. We prefer to be 100, 167 crit damage, and we don't care about resistance or accuracy. As for skills, we do have him fully booked. Do you need him fully booked? No. All you really need for this particular comp is just to have the A3. The A2, we actually have it turned off. We can't use it. As for masteries, we did go and we took War Master. We took Killstreak, Methodical, Wrath of the Slain, and Bring It Down. We did take Merciful Aid, and we took Healing Savior. Those will be other ones that you can use for PvE purposes. So Brogni is in a Instinct and Speed set, right? Is it needed? No. You don't want to put any refresh accessories on it. Counterattack accessories are fine, but refresh accessories are a no-no. So as for the build, we have him built at 3.3k attack, 185 speed, 82 crit damage. You prefer to be 100, right? 259 crit rate. And then we care about some accuracy. Closer to 250 is the best. As for skills, we do have him fully booked. All you really need is his A3, right? The block debuffs. That's all we care about. It is great that he's bringing in the shield and the increased attack for Fane, but we don't really care about it. If you had a blessing for him, as long as you have accuracy, I would put Brimstone. As for masteries, we did go down and take War Master again, Methodical, and Killstreak. As for the support tree, we took Sniper, Lord of Steel, and Swarm Smiter. Most of the masteries for these champions are going to be the same standard claim boss War Master, right? Next on the chopping block is Demytha. Now, Demytha is in a Cursed and Cruel set. Again, not needed, but does help. You do not want any refresh accessories on Demytha. You do, however, want to try to get some counterattack accessories if you can, right? As for the build, we have her at 3.5k attack, 173 speed, 118 crit rate. She took a little bit from Brogni, 160 crit damage, and that's it. As for books, we really want her booked for this comp. You know, she's the only reason that we have to turn off the A2, so you need to have her fully booked, right? Cruelty is what we took for her. As for masteries, standard claim boss masteries, we went down to War Master, Methodical, Bring It Down. We did take Deterrence and Retribution. Last but not least, we have Fane, and Fane is sitting in a Stone Skin and Swift Parry set. I know, who still uses Swift Parry when there's Stone Skin, right? For Fane, if you can get the counterattack accessories on her, put them. If you can get refresh accessories on it, do it, right? She is one of those champions that's going to benefit from both. Now, as for the build, we want as much attack as possible, so we have her at 6.4k attack, 177 speed, 100 crit rate, 288 crit damage, and we want enough accuracy to land the debuff, so we have her at 273. As for skills, we do have her fully booked. Blessings wise, if you don't have cruelty on someone else, you can put it on her. And as for masteries, you're going to take War Master, Methodical, Wrath of the Slain, Bring It Down, and then Deterrence, Retribution. Let's get into the AI setup. Okay, AI setup is pretty simple, right? Demytha is going to open up with her A2, then prioritize her A1. Newt is going to come in and prioritize his A1, but open up with the A2. Emic is going to come in and open up with the A1, and we're going to turn off the A2. Unfortunately, we cannot use that. On a 3-turn cooldown block damage, it does not work. Brogni is going to come in and open up with his A3, right? And then his A2. And as for Fane, we're going to do the A1 first, and then the A2. So there you have it, guys. I do have another video that's going to be coming out shortly after this one with a 4-turn cooldown, and we're going to be able to use and abuse Emic's A2 a lot more, which is going to cause us to get a little more damage out of the team. So hope this video helped you. Pogo, there you go, my man. It's all out there for you. The speeds are right there. You can, use Katura Rhymehide instead of Brogni. You can use Pythion. You can use Doom Priest. There's definitely a lot of champions out there for this, right? If you're going to use a block debuffs, make sure it's on a 3-turn cooldown, and make sure that it is prioritized over anything else. That way, when Demytha does her A2, she extends it, right? So that's pretty much about it, guys. Hope this video helped. Again, as always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other. I'll catch you guys in the next one.